friends, welcome to Code Maestro. Today we are going to see about the frequently asked programs in National Qualifier Test. So already I have added on video for the instructions and about the test cases. If you didn't watch that video, I have given the link in my description box. You can watch that first and then you can come to this video. And here I am going to explain you the most frequently asked question in TCS Ninja and NQT, which is a prime number. For the prime number, there will be two possibilities. One is like they will give one number and ask you to find whether the number is a prime number or not. And other cases like they will ask you to print you the prime numbers between a specific range. So I'm going to explain you both of the programs. And I have used functions because for TCS NQT they are mostly asking you to use functions. So I also explained using functions only. And in the main function I have added one integer variable n and I am getting that variable through scanf. And coming to the test cases, there may be some cases like they will ask you to allow only the positive numbers. In that case, you can add here one condition like we can add one if condition and you can check whether the number is greater than or equal to 0. If it is greater than or equal to 0, then you can allow, then you can call this function. Otherwise, you can give one error message like printf enter positive integer like that. So this is the expected test cases. So if it is a positive number, you can call the prime of n function. In the prime of n function, I am passing n as a parameter. And here I am accepting number and I have added one variable temp and count and I am initializing with 0 initially. And I have added one for loop. In that for loop, I am starting with 2. Everyone knows that for a prime number we will ignore 1, so I'm starting from 2. And to find whether the number is prime number or not, we should find the half of that number. Like if the entered number is 7, we should divide that by 2, then you will get 3. So up to 3 we need to iterate this for loop. And inside that I'm storing temp is equal to num modulo. I'm finding the modulus operation. Num divided by the 7 is there, right? So we are going to divide that 7 modulus I. I means first time it will be 2. So first time it will be like if the user is entering 7, it will be like 7 modulo 2. Then it won't be, it will be not 0. Then if temp is equal to 0, I'm incrementing. In this case, the temp won't be equal to 0. So the count will be 0. Again, it will, again the I will increment. Then we will divide 7 by 3. At this case also, we won't get 0. So I won't increment the count. Up to 3 only the loop will run. After that, it will come outside the loop and I am checking if the count is equal to 0. In this scenario, the count will be 0 only because if we get the modulus of 2 or 3 as 0 only, we will be incrementing. So in this case, it will be 0 only. So I am printing that 7 is a prime number. So if the user enters other number like 6, at this case, first the loop will run 6 divided by 3 equal to up to 2 it will run. So in this case, user will divide 6 modulo 2 will be happening. At this case, it will become 0. So count will be incremented. We will get count as 1. So count became 1 and when it come outside the loop, it will be printed like 6 is not a prime number. So I will execute and show you this program. I am entering 42. We will get 42 is not a prime number. So if I am entering a number, if I am entering 67, I will get 7 as a prime number. So like that. So this is the first scenario and the next one is like prime number within the range. For this program, you require two numbers and I'm getting two numbers from the scanf, n1 and n2. Here also, if you want, you can add that condition, like for allowing only the positive numbers. So I'm getting the two numbers n1 and n2, and I'm passing to the function prime of n1 comma n2. Here Here also I am having int I and temp j and count. So I have used all these variables. In the first loop, I will be having the um, range. I will be maintaining the range. Like if the user enters 10 to 20, I will iterate the loop from 10 to 20. For that, I am maintaining the first for loop. And inside that also, I am initializing the variable, because every time it should be reinitialized. So I am initializing inside the for loop, first loop. And the next one is like, I am added the condition like for j is equal to 2, j, same condition which we have used, same condition. Only thing is, there we divided num divided by 2, but here we will be dividing I. So every number, there we have only one number. Here we need to check the array of numbers, like from 10 to 20 you need to check one by one. So I am dividing I divided by 2, and in the temp I am storing the I modulus j. There we will be storing num modulus j. Here I am storing the I modulus j. If the temp is equal to 0, I am incrementing the count to 1. So once the count is incremented, it is not necessary to loop the run again and again. Once the count is incremented means that is not going to be a prime number. So I added the break. If we give break means it will come out of the loop. Once the count is incremented, it will come out of the loop. So for that I have added break. And if the uh, modulus operation is not equal to 0, the loop will continue up to the I division by 2. So it will run one by one. And once if it come outside of the loop, if the first number is like, if the user is, for example, if the user is entering 5 to 10. So first time, 5 divided by 2, it will run up to 2. Up to 2 only. So we will check 5 modulus of 2. It will not equal to 0. We won't increment the count. Then it will come outside, and at the time the count will be equal to 0 only. So we will print 5. Next number is 6. For 6 we will iterate through up to 3. So 6 modulus 2, it will be 0. At the time itself count will become 1, and the loop will break. So next iteration won't happen. Actually, it will be happening up to 3, but 6 modulus 3 won't happen. It will be breaked. So only we are using break here. And the next will be 7. If we do 7 division by 2, it will run up to 3. So same. For this, first it will become 7 modulus 2. It won't be, it not equal to 0. And the next 7 modulus 3, that is also not equal to 0 only. So at that time count will be 0. So that 7 will got printed. So after 5, 7 will also get printed. Like that, for every number, the prime number logic will happen. And at the end, if the count is 0, we are going to print that number. So this is very simple program. So there will be some hidden test cases. So if you read the question carefully, you can able to solve all of the test cases. I will execute this program. Now it is asking for two numbers. I am entering 10 and 20. So we will get all the prime numbers between these two numbers. So like that you can able to print all the prime numbers within the range. Now if you like this video, please subscribe to Code Maestro and stay tuned for more TCS NQT programs. Thank you.